For more than 5,000 years, the Nile River has been the very heartbeat of Egypt, the giver of life, the shaper of civilizations, the sacred flow that built the pyramids. But what if this ancient river, once worshipped as a god, could soon power not just Egypt, but the entire world? Today, we journey through time and imagination to explore how the Nile could transform into humanity's greatest energy hub. Welcome to Ancient Future, the channel where we uncover the wisdom of the past to inspire the technologies of tomorrow. In this episode, we'll dive into the incredible story of the Nile, from its role in ancient Egypt to its modern energy systems and into the bold future that could power entire continents. Stay with us. The journey is just beginning. Ribbon of life flowing through the world's largest desert. A miracle stretching over 6,600 kilometers across 11 countries. For ancient Egypt, it was the difference between survival and extinction. Each year, the Nile's floods turned desert sands into fields of green, making Egypt the breadbasket of the ancient world. Ancient Egyptians built canals and basins, invented the shadoof, and later water wheels powered by animals. These were early steps in turning the Nile's flow into mechanical energy. But the Nile was more than water. It was a god. The deity Hapi was honored for the annual flood. Nilometers carved into stone measured its rise. Prosperity or famine depended on its strength. And yet, what the ancients hinted at with their simple wheels, we now expand into vast energy systems, using the Nile to generate power on a scale they could never have imagined. In the 20th century, Egypt's relationship with the Nile entered a new age of engineering. The Aswan High Dam, completed in 1970, became one of the largest dams in the world. It created Lake Nasser, a lake so vast it can be seen from space. And at its heart, turbines generating electricity that once powered more than half of Egypt. But this miracle of modern engineering carried a price. Ecosystems changed. Silt that once nourished farmlands was trapped. The rhythms of the river were forever altered. Today, hydroelectricity from the Nile provides about 10% of Egypt's power. A fraction, yes, but also a foundation, a glimpse of the Nile's far greater potential. The world is running out of time. Fossil fuels are depleting, while climate change accelerates. By 2050, global energy demand is set to double. Here lies the opportunity. The Nile Basin, with abundant sunlight, powerful water flow, and strategic geography, this region could hold the keys to a renewable energy future. So how could the Nile transform into the world's energy hub? The possibilities are extraordinary. New turbines could double output from existing dams. Small-scale hydropower plants could electrify rural Africa, turning villages into hubs of progress. Picture Lake Nasser, not just water, but a shimmering sea of solar panels. Panels that both prevent evaporation and generate gigawatts of clean power. Along the Nile Valley, winds sweep across the desert. Harnessed by turbines, they could light up millions of homes. And perhaps the most transformative, green hydrogen. By splitting water using Nile power, Egypt could produce a fuel that the entire world demands. Imagine hydrogen ships leaving Alexandria's ports, carrying the Nile's energy to Europe, Asia, and beyond. The promise is immense. Millions of jobs, electricity for those living in darkness, economic growth for an entire continent, a cleaner future for the planet. But the challenges are real. 11 nations share the Nile. Tensions already exist. Ethiopia's Grand Renaissance Dam has tested regional diplomacy. Without cooperation, the dream may crumble. And we must not forget the environment. Fish, farms, and fragile ecosystems depend on balance. Technology must serve people and planet alike. The Nile is the story of humanity itself. Once it gave birth to civilization. Today, it powers a nation. Tomorrow, it could light up the world. Imagine Cairo glowing with clean energy, Africa lit from space, hydrogen ships sailing across seas, a river that once built pyramids, now powering the future of humanity. The Nile River, not just Egypt's lifeline, but humanity's energy hub. From ancient past to future vision, this is the power of water, the power of innovation, the power of the Nile. You've been watching Ancient Future, where we reimagine history to inspire tomorrow. If this journey moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join us again as we uncover the wonders of our past to dream the possibilities of our future.